Ever wonder why some men who seem to have an abundance of women in their lives appear more attractive to the opposite sex? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? One that takes us deep into the realms of attraction and the theory of preselection. It's a world where perceived value can often tip the balance in the game of desire. But what's the science behind it? What's the psychology at play? Stay tuned to uncover the science and psychology behind this fascinating phenomenon. The world of human attraction is a complex and intriguing one. It's a fascinating dance of biology, psychology, social cues, and personal preference. Let's delve into the science of attraction, focusing on the biological aspects and the role of hormones. Attraction, at its most basic level, is driven by a cocktail of hormones and neurotransmitters. Dopamine, the feel-good hormone, is released when we're attracted to someone, creating feelings of euphoria and pleasure. Oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, fosters feelings of attachment and bonding, while testosterone and estrogen, the sex hormones, fuel our sexual desire. But what determines who we're attracted to? One theory, known as preselection, suggests that we're more likely to be attracted to someone who is already desired by others. It's a phenomenon seen across the animal kingdom. For instance, female birds are more likely to choose a mate if they've seen other females flocking around him. But why? Well, if other females are attracted to a particular male, it suggests that he has good genes, is a capable provider, or is otherwise a desirable mate. This, in turn, makes him more appealing to other females. It's a form of social proof, if you will. So, this concept of preselection has its roots in our evolutionary past. Early humans lived in small groups where resources were limited. In such a scenario, a man who could attract multiple women likely had desirable qualities: strength, intelligence, or resourcefulness. These qualities would not only benefit the woman, but also her potential offspring, increasing their chances of survival. In the modern context, preselection still holds sway. It's why a man surrounded by women at a party seems more attractive, or why a man in a committed relationship may seem more desirable. It's not about the man being unfaithful or having women on the side. It's about the perceived value of that man and the implicit endorsement of his desirability by other women. So, as it turns out, our primal instincts still play a significant role in our modern dating world. But there's more to this phenomenon than just biology. As we delve deeper into the labyrinth of the human mind, we find that the psychology of desire plays a significant role in attraction. We're not just simple creatures driven by biological urges. Our desires are complex, influenced by a myriad of psychological factors. One such factor is the presence of other women. Just think about it for a moment. When a man is surrounded by other women, it can often increase his desirability. But why is this? Well, it all boils down to two psychological principles: competition and scarcity. Let's start with competition. It's a basic human instinct, deeply ingrained in our psyche. When we see others showing interest in something or someone, our competitive nature kicks in. We start to want that thing or person too, even if we didn't initially. This is known as social proof, and it's a potent factor in attraction. If a man is seen as desirable by other women, it can spark interest, curiosity, and yes, desire in more women. Now let's talk about scarcity. It's another powerful psychological trigger. we tend to value things that are scarce more than those that are abundant. If a man is surrounded by other women, he becomes a limited resource, a scarce commodity. This perceived scarcity can heighten his desirability, making women more attracted to him. So, while it might sound counterintuitive, the presence of other women can indeed enhance a man's allure. It's not about being deceitful or playing games. It's about understanding the intricate dance of human desire, the subtle interplay of psychology and attraction. In the end, we're all just trying to navigate the complex world of human relationships, seeking connection, affection, and desire. And sometimes, that journey takes us down unexpected paths, leading us to surprising discoveries. In the game of love and desire, it seems that having other women on the side can indeed be a powerful strategy. Now, this is not to say that every woman falls for this strategy. It's important to acknowledge that this theory, like any other, has its fair share of controversy. Critics argue that it oversimplifies the complex nature of attraction and desire. After all, we're talking about human beings, not formulaic equations. The human heart doesn't operate on a strict set of rules or predictable patterns. Each individual is a unique blend of experiences, preferences, and desires. This theory may hold some truth for some, but it certainly doesn't apply to everyone. It's crucial not to make sweeping generalizations about what all women want or how they respond to certain situations. Furthermore, there are potential pitfalls to this strategy. Attempting to attract women by flaunting other relationships can backfire, leading to jealousy, mistrust, or even outright rejection. It's a risky game that requires careful navigation. And let's not forget the most important aspect of any relationship: respect and consent. No strategy, theory, or hack is worth compromising these fundamental principles. Relationships are built on mutual respect, understanding, and consent. These are non-negotiables, not optional extras. So, while it might be intriguing to consider why some women might be attracted to men who have other women on the side, it's essential to approach this topic with a grain of salt. While this strategy might work for some, it's crucial to remember that every person is unique with their own preferences and desires. So let's quickly recap what we learned today. We've delved into the intriguing science of attraction, examining how certain traits and behaviors can make one person more attractive to another. We've explored the psychology of desire and how the presence of competition or abundance can sometimes intensify these feelings. But it's not all black and white. We've also looked at the controversy surrounding this theory. It's important to remember that human attraction is a complex, multifaceted phenomenon, and it doesn't always follow a simple formula. Many factors come into play, and every individual is unique with their own set of preferences and desires. So while it's interesting to consider theories and studies, it's crucial to approach human relationships with respect, empathy, and authenticity. Remember, while the game of attraction can be complex, the most important thing is to be respectful and genuine in your interactions. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of human psychology.